Howdy, y'all. How's it going? I didn't expect to see you here. Wow. That's you're looking nice. I like the fit. I like, you're looking good. Who you looking good for, huh? All right. I see you. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. All right. All right. Um anyway, hello. How's it going? How are you doing? How are you doing today? Are you having a good day? Is it going well? I hope it is. I hope it's going pretty damn well. You know, I hope it's going pretty well. How's my day going, you ask? I mean, it's not too bad. It's not the worst. Why are they shooting at me already? Goodness. Stupid. Ah! Give me the alternator. Fuck, that's the R99. Alright, well, this kind of got hectic out the gate. I have no aim, no direction, no goals, no bitches, no friends, no desire to live, but we're playing some fucking Apex, baby. Yeah. Yeah. We're here to shoot brothers and get bodies today, baby. Yeah. Why am I even lifeline? I'm not saving nobody today. Reload the R99. You bitch.
Just a scrape. 1 second.
Alright, well, anyway, hey, how's it going? I've already asked this, but I didn't really get into how I was feeling. We're having a day today, folks. Your boy is elected to marijuana, which some might not see as a bad thing. Me personally, I feel like, oh man, I don't know. I don't know if my spirit aligns with it or if I'm just being a bitch. Because when I don't smoke, I'm very emotional. And then when I do smoke, I'm also very emotional. So it's like, maybe I just got emotion problems at the moment. And it's not like anybody really watches these, but if you watch this and you're like, what? Him? Emotional? That doesn't sound accurate, you know? Your boy does a lot of dissociating and not trying to dissociate as much. And in that effort, just a tad bit. A tad bit, what do you say? I don't know, man. This would be a great time to get into, I don't know, something.
Is it my birthday already?
Fork? Okay, well, he's not looking. I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Patch me up.
Get my John.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Yeah, a great time to talk about Oh man, my mental health. Again, oh boy. I only play Apex and talk about trauma, don't I? Alright, well, yeah. Again, but it's not really like anybody's watching these at the moment. So a great place to vent. Although somebody could find these. I mean, what if I blow up and then hey, he's got a whole bunch of streams talking about how his mental health is trash. I don't want to listen to this guy's music. And to that, sir, I say, who the fuck are you?
Back me up, though.
You know? It seems like every that's like the key to being an artist is having mental health problems that you dissect through your art in order for other people to, you know, resonate with you. So they can be like, wow, he's just like me for real. Isn't that the goal of art, all art for real? You know, experience human emotions in a way that's relatable to other humans. I guess, but I like how I'm really just talking to myself. Love to hear it. Not at all concerning for my sanity. I'm missing the point. Anyway, yeah, your boy might be a little bit manic depressive. You feel me? The good thing is, yeah. Last time I felt some sort of energy like this come on, you know, I was doing some wild shit. I was doing some dumbass shit. You know, yeah, you know. I guess you don't know. Basically, I was, yeah, I guess manic. I was trying to holla at a whole bunch of ladies I had no business hollering at. You feel me? In a manner that was not flattering at all whatsoever. You know, I was just very emotional, a lot of anger, and if, you know, for me, that's not one to show anger a whole lot. If you've listened to a past stream, you'd know that I've tried to block off anger in my life. But are they above me? They are. Alright, yeah, try to get, you know, just completely exile anger from my, you know, wheelhouse of things, of emotions that I feel, or ways to act. Oh, he's in the box. What's in the fucking box?
Calling in a lifeline package. Got a treat yourself.
Come on. Alright, that's nice.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
But, yeah. Pretty much just, yeah, get into a manic depressive state where pretty much the feeling is you know, I'm in such a state of lack that, you know, I kind of throw my morals or my, you know, my better judgment out the window in order to gain something I feel like I'm missing.
Recharging my shields.
And it's usually some sort of attention or intimacy or like, I say usually like it's been more than one other time. Or one other time, or like one other period of my life, I should say.
Recharging my shields.
More than one other period.
Patch me up, though.
Yeah. I really don't know, because I don't know if like anybody I know watches this. If you know me, yeah,
Just giving my
you
shields a
really might
recharge.
have experienced a pretty whack side of myself. Not just pretty whack, but very for lack of a better word. Yeah, just very and
Let's explore this way.
you know, not a good person, like, and I really don't want to like try to make excuses. Like, I just, I wasn't me at the time, or something like that, which sounds like super cliche and insincere. I like,
Patching my
yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like I have to try to explain like how I got to that place, and I feel like I need to, so that I don't bring myself back to that same exact spot. But if you knew me or know me, I don't know. Either one.
package. Got to cheat myself. Patch me up, though.
I don't know how to talk about this for real.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Yeah. I still want to apologize. Like, I don't even know like to who specifically I need to apologize to that I haven't, and if I like know specifically who I want to apologize to that I already have, I still want to apologize more, because like it's just a lot of remorse. But yeah, the whole manic depressive state I was in last time really has frightened me from wanting to get close to people, from
Recharging my shields.
wanting to make friendships, wanting to like love anybody in like the most cliche way. Because that whole time period showed me
Just a
like,
squint. 1 second.
oh crap, showed me a part of myself that I despise, and it like completely like took over like my whole shit. Like I was just kind of operating.
Patch me up, though.
Damn. Yeah, just kind of operating from like
Contact with target.
a state of lack, like like a state of desperation. Like, I don't know, like clearly in a like I don't know. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, sorry, my mind wanders like shit, and I just can't think. And it's that type of shit that, like, me pausing in order to try to speak from, like, my heart, but it's really not even, like, trying to speak from my heart. I'm trying to reason with, how do I apologize in the best way, or how do I put myself in a light that makes it understandable. And it might just not be, or I can say that I went through like a period of psychosis, and that was some wild shit. And like, basically, it's pretty much like a mixture of like a spiritual, like, I don't know, a mental, spiritual, how do I put it? Like episode, like psychotic episode. So, you know, I grew up going to a Christian school, so like I have like, you know, I wouldn't say I'm the most religious person, but I'd say that I'm spiritual because, you know, I try to learn from other cultures and things like that and try to just all adapt it into my own, like, my own connection with God and the universe, you know. Whatever resonates with me, I try to adapt that if I can. And at the time, you know, it was just some wild crap over. I felt like I was going through a spiritual awakening. I felt like it was literally like changing my body, it was changing my mind, changing I wasn't even trying to, but like my body would like force me to fast. Weird, like I'd try to eat during the day, couldn't eat during the day, it'd get hella late or whatever, and I'd finally be able to eat something. And like, yeah, I really don't know how to explain it for real. I guess I could explain like my perspective, because from my perspective it was like a learning experience, but the way in which I had to learn was to be completely isolated, and that didn't rock with like my physical form, you feel me? Physical me out here playing Apex and talking and shit. You dig? So, you know, and apparently I don't know how to say it, like, because I don't want to like sound like, yeah, my spiritual pressure. You can't imagine the vastness of my spiritual prowess, because that sounds stupid. Or like I just need to make an anime, but a little bit of both. So, yeah, the best way I can put it is, hey y'all, my bad, you feel me? I was going through some things that I needed to push people away for, so that I wasn't like tempted to try to bring people down with me into wherever I was going, because oh boy, did it get dark for your boy. Dark as hell. Yeah, just so this is where like the psychosis, like the manic depressive comes in, because it felt very much like uncontrollable, which is really irks me. I was gonna say it irks my soul, but you know, like, stop me from saying that. Like,
Patch me up, Doc.
you know, just kind of got stopped from saying it. You know, throat chakra or whatever. Cause like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, hey, you needed to not be around people. And if you started to have the experience you were having and still had access to people that you knew and like cared about on some sort of level, there'd be irreversible damage, or you'd end up causing some sort of harm to somebody. And I guess I'd rather embarrass myself, or yeah, I'd rather embarrass myself or be seen in a lower light than I don't want to say deserve, because I don't know. It's seen in a lower light if I would just be like honest. I don't know. Yeah. But at that time, it just really seemed like I was just like excruciatingly thirsty, excruciatingly like I was smoking too much. That's neither here nor there. Yeah, but man, and in that whole experience, I ended up, you know, really straining the relationship with my family, because I live with them, can't get away from them as much as I'd like to and try to. Didn't really have control over that. But if anything, I'm more so just disappointed in myself for the ways in which I acted. Because I still had access to people, and I feel like my spirit, my soul, whatever you want to call it, still was trying to do whatever it could to push people away. And if you ever listen to like Sadhguru or something like that, I listened to, after my whole episode, I listened to a little video from him saying like, you know, there's some things that you just like can't explain, there's no words for it. And that's true. At this very moment, there's really not words to explain all that I experienced. And that's hard to understand. And as much as I want to, like, put it in a way so that people can understand, I can't. And I don't know. You know, and in a way it's like in a similar light to like control what you can control. It's like explain what you can explain, express what you can express in like a safe, healthy way, I guess. And I like I don't know, I gotten to the point where I'm tired of trying to explain, which is not the best thing for me. But that's only because I feel like I really don't know enough to explain anything to anybody. I've kind of always like felt like I'm not a good teacher. I don't explain things well because I get off track a lot. Case in point, I was talking about being manic depressive, explaining how, you know, this period of time where I ruined a lot of friendships. And high key, low key, it's like spiritual awakening. Oh no, everything's spiritual now, whether I want it to or not. Like, and it's like it's almost disturbing. Like, I don't want to really. I feel embarrassed to talk about it. Although I've like, I've been around YouTube. I've seen they got like tarot card readers, or whatever, things like that. Spiritual practices, practitioners, astrologers, people who study things to do with, spirituality and, a more metaphysical level of existence type beat, which I enjoy. It feels like that's some cool information. And a lot of it, like, or at least what I'm drawn to resonates, which, of course, if you're drawn to it, that's kind of your shit. But, for good or for bad, you could also be very drawn to, like, your karmic lessons or some shit that you need, be drawn to a bad relationship, somebody who's at the end of the day not the best for you, but you'll sure learn something, huh? Does it sound like I have experience with that? Maybe. I'm still figuring it out. But anyway, yeah. I'm just really sorry for being a dickhead, being an asshole. And it was a few years ago at this point, but kind of timeless actions I was taking, if I did that at any point in time, you probably just wouldn't mess with that person from then on forward. So, I don't expect to be forgiven, for real. I don't expect to be in these people's lives, your life, if you kind of feel like it's directed towards you, or you could feel like, you know, hey, he said some weird shit to me not too long ago. Then yes, that is directed towards you, because I mean, I'm not the most normal cat, but I'm not a, I don't know. I guess I can't claim anything. So I feel how I acted
Patch me
at
up.
that point in time wasn't a proper representation of my character. And you're free to have an opinion of me. That's perfectly fine. I don't take that away from you, even if it's not the best, because that's your experience of me. And yeah, but yeah, I've for the longest time and still like doing it currently, but working on not letting it get to me. I take this remorse, this feeling that, um, you know, I don't necessarily deserve any type of forgiveness. It goes much deeper than like just like it's on like a spiritual level, like my faith type feel, you know. So that's like I feel like a depressed
Is in my birthday
just
already?
waste of space, and it's not true. I've got a lot of talents, you know. I'm good at a lot of things. I'm, I I kind of get down on myself because I
Just
feel
give me
like I
my
don't
shields
put
to
enough
recharge.
time into them, and that's not the proper response. I should be,
Just a script. 1 second.
you know, I don't know, more ambitious or something. But yeah, I just kind of feel like, you know, at this, I'm at a very low point, to be honest. I kind of just started this stream on a whim, which is kind of how all of them start. You know, not really organized or scheduled type of person, but I need to be. But yeah, I feel like I just don't like that whole
Patch me up, though.
time just made me feel like I can't trust myself.
Recharging my shields.
And I'm still doing things that don't allow me to trust myself for real, and I know that. But I'm letting currently I'm letting my I wouldn't even say currently, it's been like this for some time. I'm letting my emotions dictate how I like interact with the world for real, instead of my better judgment. I cannot do the little the John, the double John. Doesn't matter right now. Um, yeah, I don't. I guess I don't even really want to speak on it. Maybe this is why my mind's going blank. You know, what's the point of speaking on such negativity? Um, I'm really wondering if anybody like is gonna watch this, because I know no viewers at the moment, but they save from whatnot. But I feel like that's my thing too. I kind of hide myself all up. Um, yeah, I guess that could be taken in a like my sexuality type of way, or at least I'm worried about that, because
It's
that's
my birthday present.
something I worry about, I guess, which is annoying. But
Recharging my shields.
yeah, not in a like I'm in the closet type of way. Although, if you are, or if you're, part of the LGBTQ, no shame at all. Live your life for real. I kind of feel like my like desire to understand and shit kind of puts me in like I'm trying to see things from other people's perspective, but what's my own? So I often am like, I don't know, like what the fuck? How do I feel? And then deep down, I'm like, why am I even questioning this shit? That's, I mean, kudos to you for trying to, I guess find a way to, I don't know, express what people feel on a very general basis, but very deep human emotion. Yeah, and I guess it's not whatever. I feel like at the end of the day, I'm trying to put myself through some sort of discomfort so that I can help, other people at a certain point in time. But I really don't take care of myself well enough to get myself to a point of being useful. And I want to be able to say that I will get there. But as my respiratory system is showing me, I'm sick. If not just a tad bit. And so I need some sort of healing, and it's mostly just all mental. I mean, my physical body needs healing too, but that's, you know, mind over matter type shit, and my mind has been whooping my ass. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. If, I was being a dickhead to you or anyone you love and your loved ones or whatever, I don't know. I've really blocked a lot of that from my mind for self-protection. You dig?
Just giving my shields a recharge.
The mind gonna do what it do to make sure it's not insane. So I'm very sorry. I hope you're doing well. Wish you the best. I'll be healing and whatnot. So yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm being very nonchalant about it. I don't know how to express emotions like that for real I don't know. I don't know how people do this, man. I don't know how people just be out here expressing thoughts and shit. Cause thoughts are like poops. We all got them. Although some people don't have an internal monologue, which I feel like I actually didn't for like most of my life, for real. Up until this like spiritual awakening thing, and then I was like, oh man, I can think forever. Good and a bad thing. I feel like I'm more so too caught up in my mind and allow myself to be very stagnant, even more so than I was in the past. And that's wild. Actually, not really. I was pretty active in the past. But, you know, it's whatever. So I'm evolving, you know. I'm taking my worst attributes or worst parts of myself and coming to an understanding so that I can turn them into a positive. And yeah, I'm dreadfully sorry that I expressed whatever I expressed to whoever I expressed in the way that I expressed it. Because I still feel like I don't express things how I want to or how I feel I need to. Maybe I'm doing a good job of it right now, and that's comforting. But you know, I still feel I can do better, and more so the feeling is that it's not enough, and I think that feeling kind of, you know, I don't think I really talked about my need to love myself, but yeah, I kind of feel like I'm inevitably gonna harm the people closest to me in some way at this point because I don't have any of this self-love that the people be talking about. Um, yeah. And just this feeling that I'm not enough and that there's not much that I can do about it.
Well done. Using a phoenix key.
And I know that it's not true, but for the life of me, I can't, like, I haven't had the best of luck trying to release that energy, trying to replace it with self-love, replace it with a feeling that I'm enough and whole, you know. Like like I have a future type shit.
Recharging my shields.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm really just more so worried that from my experience when I actually talk about what I'm experiencing, I worry people, or I leave myself open to be misunderstood. Which isn't all that great because I'm constantly trying to understand on a deeper level. So it's like explain it, and I'm like I can't even explain it. Like I'm still figuring it out. And maybe that's why my music has been slow to come out. Maybe that's why I've been
Using a phoenix key.
to be more consistent with my art and other forms of creativity. This feeling of not being enough. Like, you know, I want to get into editing. And I don't want to, actually, I'm not even going to talk about my goals and shit, because every time I do, they never happen. I always just subconsciously considered, hey, I talked about it, so that's doing something. You probably don't have to do anymore. And yeah, I'm very annoyed with myself. I think that's kind of the root of my manic depressiveness. Is what's kind of the. I'm also just not taking care of myself, not eating. Although I wanted to fast, like intermittent fast, but it kind of just turned into me depressively starving myself. So, I mean, I tried to eat, but, you know, still trying. Still gotta eat. Just because I tried doesn't mean I actually ate. I need to eat still. So. I'm tired of trying. Not in the sense that I'm tired of putting in effort, but I'm tired of putting in effort that doesn't go anywhere. And it's completely my fault because I completely
I'm hurting. Got to use a Phoenix.
like lose focus. Or I try to, you know, start other things before I finish something. Or a whole lot of excuses. Or reasonings behind why I might act the way I act. And none of these reasonings are actually a solution. It's like, I don't know, to put it in a math scenario, I guess it's like having a bunch of explaining a bunch of variables, you know, but not actually giving you the math problem. Like, it's just, hey, all right, we're gonna go out there, guys. X equals 2, Y equals 7. You feel me? And W equals X. So yeah, figure it out. Yeah, if that makes any sense. And it shouldn't. So, yeah. A lot of information, no problem to solve. Or I'm just ignoring my own internal problems, which is probably the case. Mr. Detachment Dissociation over here. Yeah. So, alright. I'm probably gonna go worsen my mental health. I'm gonna go smoke some weed, and then I'm gonna better my mental health. I'm gonna eat something. Because I'm sad. And I made protein French toast. You know what I ate yesterday? Peanut butter and jelly protein powder French toast. You feel me? Because, yeah, that's also a thing. I've been having a sweet tooth like hell lately. Actually, I'm not going to eat this French toast. I'm going to eat some pasta. Because freaking heck, man. I don't know. There's a lot of bad habits. I stay on my phone too much all day. Kind of just fucking... and whatever. And I think, like, man, I watch so many videos. People just stream React videos. Why not just freaking stream a React video? Shouts out to the one viewer. I'm on the PS5. Cannot see who it is, but welcome. And goodbye. But anyway, back to what I was saying. That's why I should just not have a viewer, John. Because I get nervous. But yeah.
Recharging my shields.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna head out. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm depressed. Show your depressed homies some love or give them space if they need it. You know.
Just giving my shields a recharge. Patch me up, duck.
Be a friend. Not a friend like me, but a friend like, a good person that is a good friend that isn't a little bit crazy.
Recharging my shields.
So yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna pick up these cells real quick. Oop, and I'm gonna use one and I'm gonna catch you guys later. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna return to the lobby real quick. And yeah. You guys have a wonderful evening, wonderful day. I forgot how to stop streaming. Okie doke. Alrighty then. Goodbye.